Hey, y'all. So listen, we are in a crazy time right now. They're talking about cutting SNAP benefits, and so many people are worried about like going without eating or not being able to afford food. Then on top of that, guys, even if SNAP benefits were not being cut, it's the fact that inflation is at an all-time high. Everything is so high. Food is constantly going up, especially meats. So in this video, I wanted to take the time out to teach you guys about how to spread meals, spreadable items that you can repeat to give you more meals, and of course, how to save you some money. Okay, so let's get into it. I made a little list here. I just so happened to go to the grocery store yesterday because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was telling my husband has been going to the grocery store. He kind of started doing that during pregnancy. And I'm telling him, look, I can spread $1 way further. So it was kind of like a challenge. And I was like, you know what? At the same time, what our economy is going through, the fact that you don't know what we're up against, we need to be prepared. So you need to know how to spread your food. You need to know how to still be fulfilled. You need to know how to save money. You can cut down your grocery bill. And most importantly, prepare for emergencies. Okay. So I made this little list. Y'all know I cook for my family all of the time. I also come from a really big family of 16. So again, I know how to spread $1. Okay. Let's get into it. Okay. And I know that this is going to really help a lot of people. Now, starting out, spreadable items. And let me first just say this, y'all. And the fact that we're getting into fall, if you really want to want something that's going to spread and make things in bulk, you have to think things like soups, stews, chili, pasta, lasagna, right? Those are things that you can get multiple meals out of for multiple days. Okay. So keep that in mind. And sometimes it's just a matter of being creative. You have to be really creative in the kitchen. Okay. Now, if that's not your thing, then again, I'm going to get into some other things that you can do. So let's get into like spreadable sides, things that you should have in your pantry at all times. And you can do a lot of things with the items that I'm about to give you. Okay. Beans, veggies, potatoes, veggies don't go in your pantry, but you know what I mean. Beans, veggies, rice, and potatoes. Okay. Beans. Now, as it pertains to beans, you can compare what's in the can versus what's in the bag. I like to think in bulk. Now, of course, all the time, you're not going to be able to make fresh beans because, they take hours and hours if you do them right? They take hours to cook. So you may just go with the can. Also, you have to think emergency, non-perishables. So both of these are non-perishables, but you just compare. Y'all, another thing, when you go in that grocery store, you have to be good at math, okay? Catch the deals, catch the sales. If they say this is, 12 ounces for this price, but the 15 ounces or the 20 ounce is this price and it's just a dollar or more, get the best bang for your buck because you're thinking what can go further. We're stretching out our meals. Okay. Veggies, you have to discern between what's fresh and what's frozen. Of course, you're going to get the better bang for your buck frozen vegetables. Okay. Because a lot of times you can get like 3 for $5, 10 for 10, 2 for 3, things like that. So you can catch some really good sales on frozen vegetables. And y'all, you just got to be able to sauce them up and finagle them, right? And make them still taste good. Now, there are some veggies that I am not going to budge on. I have to have them fresh. And if that's the case for you, then you need to think, is it really needed? Is this something that I cannot go without? If I had to, hold on, y'all, Melody is crying. You also have to understand with like frozen veggies,